Hello dear students, myself Chirag Chothani, I welcome you on behalf of JK Shah classes. We are meeting in this video for discussion of your paper which was conducted in the month of July 2021. As you all are aware, this is part of paper 8 part B. Total marks that you have to attempt in the examination, that will be 40 marks, and with options the examination was for 52 marks, which is very usual. The questions that you must have observed were for 2 marks, 3 marks and 5 marks. And if you ask me about the level of difficulty, if I want to rate between 1 to 5, I would say it was 1. It was so easy, friends, that you could have easily solved all the questions. I am very sure about it. Now, when we are talking about this paper discussion, what I have done, I have listed down all the question number. Next to that will be the topic name, marks, remarks, what you have to do, and JKSC question number and page number we have done. So you have to just check it, students, and you will be able to grab it how we are going to solve all the different types of question. Now if you observe, the first question that we had was from chapter number 1, that is national income. Do you see this? How many marks? So it was 2 marks. Now this question was basically about NNP. So what you have to do, you have to explain the theoretical part, that how it is derived, plus also the formula in around half a page, 4 to 5 points, students, and it will be more than sufficient. Next one was question number 7B. It was from chapter number 3, that is money market. Again a numerical question this time. Numerical question. How many marks? 3 marks, my friends. Very easy calculation. You were asked to calculate M3, which you already know how to calculate, my friends. So if you just know the formula, you can just inject that formula into the question and you will be getting the right answer. Question number 7C, public finance, that is chapter number 2, marking was 2. What you have to do is just explain 4 to 5 points again, that is it. Now was this from JKSC? Well, this was question from JKSC material, which is on page number 16. This question was also from JKSC material on the page number 62 you will find. Next one, friends, question number 7D. Wait, what about question number 7B, sir? Is it from JKSC material? Well, we do have the calculation based question of similar kind. However, you also know, students, the numbers might differ. So only the numbers part are different, rest everything calculation is also present in our textbook. After that, question number 7D was from chapter number 4, that is international trade. What was the marking for that, students? It was 3 marks and it is present on page number 113. On page number 113, students, what you have to do, so you have to do a comparative analysis of devaluation and depreciation. Next one. However, now this was your compulsory question, but in this 10 marks, if you observe, students, they have completed all the 4 chapters. Chapter number 1, chapter number 2, chapter number 3 as well as chapter number 4. All the 4 chapters questions are present here. Next one, let's go ahead. Chapter number 1 again in question number 8 part A. Now this was a 5 mark question. You are asked to calculate national income using expenditure method as well as income method. I am very sure, students, you understand the formula of both the methods and you have calculated, and it was for 5 marks. Question number 8B part 1 and B part 2. Public finance, again chapter number 2, students, and international trade chapter number 4. This was in page number 41 and this one will be for page number 123 of JKSC material. Here you had to explain the externalities as well as its effects. Here you just have to mention the names as they have asked in the examination. Next part, students. Question number 9A1, 9A2. 9A1 is from money market, worth 3 marks. Question number 982, it is worth 2 marks, and both these questions you can find in our JKSC material, students, on page number 72 and page number 123 respectively. After that, my dear friends, you have question number 9b. In public finance, you will find that is chapter number 2, worth 2 marks it was there, and it is present on page number 45. Which page, students? Page number 45. You had to explain common access resources, and along with that you also have to write down the examples that why it is a market failure. Question number 9b2, chapter number 4, it was from that, international trade, a direct question asked from JKSC material, students, which is present on page number 97. Question number 10, if you observe part A, students, it was divided into 2 parts, A1, A2. A1 from money market and A2 was from international trade. This was question worth 3 marks, students, and next one is question worth 2 marks. This one you will find it at page number 67. You have to just apply the formula and derive the correct answer. Question number 10A part 2, international trade, my friends, you will find that on page number 95. 10B1 and 10B2 was from international trade and money market respectively. This question, students, WTO and its objectives, we have given the explanation of WTO, students. Based on that, it is very easy to write the explanation and the objectives. It should not be difficult at all. After that, 10B2, if you see that it is from money market, a very simple repo rate and reverse repo rate explanation you had to give, because the question was from liquidity adjustment facility, and this question is present in our book in 86 page number. After that, students, question number 11A was from national income, which was completely a formula based question, right? So formula based question, if you have studied the formula very nicely, this would be a cakewalk for you. 11A1 and 11A2 were from extremes. 11A1 was from national income, 11A2 from international trade. Now here international trade was asked for 2 marks. If you remember, it is FDI question. You have to explain all the 3 types of FDI along with examples. After that, my friends, you have to go for international trade chapter again. That would be worth 3 marks on page number 102. Question number 11B2 and question number 11B2 again, you had to solve any one of them. So it was from page number 91 and page number 113. So this is how your entire paper looked like. If you observe, students, chapter number 1 was 10 marks, chapter number 2 7 marks, chapter number 3, my friends, 11 marks. But here player of the innings is chapter number 4, which was roughly 24 marks here. Numerical questions, if you observe, students, around 10 marks numerical questions which was purely formula based were asked. And if you observe one thing very carefully, if you have studied the entire JKSC material very nicely, if you have just referred to JK Shah classes material, students, you would be in a position to attempt question worth 42 marks out of 52. So 42 marks worth of question, that means out of 40 marks that you had to attempt, maximum marks you could have easily attended if you would have studied only JKSC material. So I hope this entire discussion of the paper is worth it for you and you have done well in your examination. And if you are going to attempt the further examination, students, please do check out this paper and the explanation very carefully, and let's hope this is the level of paper which is asked in our examination as well, so that we can easily score above 35 marks out of 40. This is Chirag sir signing off. Thank you so much. God bless you all.